Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to mathematics, and we are doing A levels paper Pure Maths 1, paper code 9709, variant 13 for May June 2025. And question 5 is solve the equation 4 sin theta tan theta is equals to 1 plus 5 cos theta. So let's begin. 4 sin theta in place of tan theta, we will be using, we know tan theta is equals to sine theta over cos theta. Okay, in this whole explanation or solution of identities or the equations of trigonometry, we always use just these two things, two formulas, two identities. That is, one is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1, any form of this, and the second is tan theta equals to sine theta over cos theta. Okay, so here we are going to use in place of tan theta, sine theta over cos theta. And this is equals to 1 plus 5 cos theta. Now multiplying this cos theta on both sides. Yeah, multiplying by cos theta on both sides, or just multiplying this on the other side. So this becomes 4 sine theta, sine square theta, sine theta becomes 4 sine square theta equals cos theta times 1 plus 5 cos theta. Now simplifying this further will give you cos theta plus 5 cos square theta equals 4 sine square theta. Now the thing is, you can see your major equation is in, it's not an identity to prove, so we don't know. Like normally we in trigonometry questions, they give you in two parts. In one part, they ask you to prove the identity, so you know which form to make. And in the second part, they ask you to solve it, so we know what to solve. But here, we don't know which form we have to make, but you have to think it yourself how it will be made, because you have to solve it. So it is gaining some sort of quadratic equation form. So you can see that if cos theta is some sort of equals to x, then you can see you have two cos theta terms, so your whole equation must be in cos. Okay, not sine will be a feasible thing, because if you'll change cos into sine, you also have this cos theta alone, so you can't further split it in any way. So the best way could be that you are going to change this sine square theta into cos square theta. And how do you do it? Using the version of this formula that will give you sine square theta equals 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, so this will give you 1 minus cos square theta you will be using in place of sine square theta. So 4 times 1 minus cos square theta is equals to it is not selected. 4 equals to cos theta plus 5 cos square theta. So that becomes 4 minus 4 cos square theta equals cos theta plus 5 cos square theta. Now you can combine the like terms. So this on the other side will make it positive 4, and that will make it 9 cos square theta plus cos theta minus 4 equals 0. Now the second thing is, we either will make it, we can factorize it by using the splitting of breaking the middle term, but I think so it's not possible for this quadratic equation. Okay, one more thing. it is quadratic in cos. If you substitute cos theta equals to x or a anything, this will become 9x squared plus x minus 4 equals 0. So you can either solve it in x or you can directly solve it in cos. So I'm not solving it in x. I'm solving directly in cos, but you can do that as well. So I'm just giving you this idea if you want to do this. Now, what we have to do, I told you that breaking of middle term is not a suitable way for this particular equation because it doesn't seem to be solved this way. So we will be using quadratic formula. So by using quadratic formula, cos theta, that is your variable in this case, is equals to minus of b. I hope you know about the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is x equals to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So minus of 1 plus minus root of 1 square minus 4, a is 9 and c is minus 4 over 2a. So that will give you minus 1 plus minus root of 1 plus 144 over 18. That means it is equals to minus 1 plus minus root of 145 over 18. So either your cos theta is equals to minus 1 plus root 145 over 18, or cos theta is equals to minus 1 minus root 145 over 18. Okay, now you can solve it by the help of your calculator to get the values. So you get the values cos theta is equals to 0.6134, and for the negative one you will get the value cos theta is equals to minus 1, sorry, minus, it will be, yeah, minus 1 minus root 145 over 18 gives you minus 0.7245. Now we have to find the angles. For this, you must know what is the range that is given to us. And here the range is given in a bit different way. Normally we get a positive range. So here we have minus 180 also. So let's see how we'll take this into account. First, make your grid for both the angles. And also find cos inverse for the given. So alpha, your basic angle must be equals to cos inverse of 0.6134, And here the basic angle will be equals to cos inverse of 0.7245. Okay, here is a thing. When it is positive, that means first we have to find the angles in the positive cos. So in which quadrants cos is positive? A and C, first and fourth. So your angle must be here and here. For the second one, you have cos negative. So your angle for this part must be in the negative of cos region, and that is sine and tan quadrant, that is second and third. So we will be using this angle and this angle. Okay, these will be your angles. This is your alpha. This is your alpha. This is your alpha. Now first find what is actually the basic angle. So cos inverse of 0.6134 comes out to be 52.1626. And for the other one, 0.7245, cos inverse is 43.5699. Now we will be finding the actual angle. So your actual angle will be, this will be your first angle. Okay, and that is your 52.1626. Okay, this is your range for positive from 0 to, like in the positive anti-clockwise direction, it is still 180. So in that range, you just have one angle. The second angle is in the fourth quadrant, and that is or in the clockwise direction. So in the clockwise direction, you have this angle, and when you move in clockwise direction, your the value will be same 52.1626, but it will be negative 52.1626. Whenever we have a negative range, we always go to that angle in clockwise direction from positive x-axis. And the angle that we get, we will always write a negative with it. So these are your two values of theta for your first part. Now we are moving to the second part. In the second part, the first angle from positive x-axis is this one, and that is 180 minus alpha, and that will be equals to 136.4301. So this is your theta first angle. Now the second angle will be same from the positive x-axis, but in the clockwise direction for the range 0 to minus 80 degree. And this angle must be negative 180 minus alpha. Yes, it is 180 minus alpha, but in the negative direction. So it will be minus 180. Yeah, it will be again minus of 136.4301. So this will give you negative 136.430. So these are your four solutions for this given equation. Okay, I hope you understand this whole working. We will first make it a quadratic equation, solve it by using tan theta and this identity sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. And then we will be using the quadratic formula for this quadratic equation to get the solutions. And when we have cos theta, one is positive, one is negative. So first we'll find the actual basic angle value. Then we will find in which quadrants these angles lie, and then we find it from the positive x-axis for the given range. This is your whole working. I hope you understand this. Thank you.